Unit 10.3 Online Teaching Options Part 2. The second option is to work on a freelancer platform. Freelancer platforms are more competitive as tutors or freelancers compete openly with each other for the same group of students that are also on the platform. You might land up effectively bidding with other tutors, dropping your hourly rate in order to secure the business of a student. Popular websites for freelancers are Fiverr, Upwork, Freelancer, Remote Job Boards, People Per Hour, TopTal, 99 Designs, and Verbling. Examples of commission structures: 5 or 20% commission. Upwork is 5 to 20% commission depending on the value of the transaction. 5% for contracts over $10,000. 10% commission for contracts over $500. 20% commission for contracts of $500 and below. You could sell a set of lessons to a client to get to the 10% commission level. Guru is 4.95% to 8.95%. Freelancer is 10%. Verbling is a language website that offers tutoring services for different languages. Tutors list their services and compete against each other for business from students. Their commission rate is 15%. The traditional freelancer websites don't really offer barriers to entry but are still very competitive. There are more and more tutor websites popping up that offer more opportunities but still create competition between tutors for booking students. Some tutor websites are also highly selective, choosing only the most experienced and highest qualified educators that then compete on the website for student bookings. This practice can all too often result in lower incomes for the tutors. Those incomes still have commissions deducted from them. The best strategy on these freelancer websites is to set yourself apart by also offering a niche service with general subjects that you normally teach. Detail your experience, qualifications and skill sets for teaching these niche subjects. Explain specifically how students can attain their personal academic and life goals with your help. Replying timelessly to adverts or projects as well as customizing your response to address the student's needs and goals would go far in clinching the deal. Be careful with your pricing. If you bid too low, you might be ignored as the quality of your instruction might be in question. If you bid too high, you could price yourself out of the market. It's also recommended to offer a meeting so that the client can make a decision based on a personal interaction. It can also take time to build a ratings profile on these freelancer websites. Be sure to read the terms of agreement as freelancer sites might prohibit contacting clients via other applications or social media platforms. Being unique, offering a niche tutoring service still requires planning, design, preparation, successful teaching strategies and some promotion on social media to attract and draw in clients. Do you already have your own setup as far as tutoring and equipment is concerned? The third option is to become self-employed and work independently for yourself. This option doesn't impose barriers to entry, but the responsibility to get clients is totally on the tutor or teacher. This option could be part of a two-tier employment strategy to gain independence and become self-employed. If you are already a teacher that is becoming an online tutor or teacher, this decision is a lot easier. But you could confidently become a niche specialist, a tutor that focuses on a particular part of a subject or an exam that is not widely covered to help a client achieve a specific goal or skill not necessarily tested. This type of client would need a tutor with the experience, knowledge and skills to methodically target an objective and succeed in getting the client to implement their newly acquired knowledge and/or skills by the end of the session. The difference in choice, whether you become a general tutor, example, a math grade 8 to 12 tutor or a specialist niche tutor. A niche tutor, example, improving reading and writing scores in IELTS for students wanting to study in America or the United Kingdom. This could mean the difference in income and quality of students as well as the amount of hours you would have to work per week. This is the most challenging option as you have to attract students and promote yourself without the support of a tutoring or freelancer platform. In this respect, ExpertTeachersOnline.com is creating opportunities for independent educators to present themselves to students at phenomenally low advertising costs. No more commissions on your hard-earned cash. You could be a general subject online educator as well as offer a niche service and develop your markets according to the hours you decide and preferred income streams. You could teach general subjects or focus on a particular aspect of a subject or specific exam elements. Niche versus general lessons? Decide what your niche or general subject area is. Who is your target market or typical client? How are you going to help them? Niche instruction requires a narrow-focused approach, but as a niche it may require a specific skill set, a specific body of knowledge, a successful instructional technique, and in most cases there aren't a lot of educators offering this niche service as it only appeals to a smaller group of learners. The difference with a niche offering is that it appeals to a highly motivated group of learners that will pay a premium as their goals are far more meaningful to them because achieving them could be life-changing. As an educator, the tuition you provide has to be highly professional, often customized and self-developed for a particular client, hence the higher hourly rate. Becoming a self-employed educator requires a sales and marketing strategy, creating an income that matches the hours you are prepared to work per week. Your marketing might require refinement, different social media channels, joining student groups online, and developing a brand with adverts that appeal to particular clients. This is discussed in Unit 10.4, Create an Online Presence. If you choose to work as an independent online teacher, tutor or trainer, you need to start thinking about invoicing and payment method options, especially if you plan on teaching students or trainees in other countries. Payment gates or payment service providers can be international, regional, or limited to the country you are in, so it's best to do some research and find a few options that can work for you. It's also best to compare transaction fees. Some payment service providers will be able to manage your invoicing needs. These options vary on a much wider scale depending on which country you are in, so my advice is to do some research. These are some examples of peer-to-peer payment applications: Tencent, Alipay, PayPal, Apple, Samsung, Venmo, World Remit, Wise, Remit, and Google. Using banking apps and EFTs are also options, of course, for local and international transactions. If you choose to create a website as part of your business plan, then there are more options available that can be easily integrated into your website and linked to your bank account. PayPal, Google Pay, Apple Pay, Amazon Pay, Stripe, Authorize.net, Square, social media peer-to-peer solutions like Facebook Pay, money transfer solutions, EFT and gift cards are amongst thousands of popular payment methods depending on your target market and location. This is not an endorsement of any company, product or service, but an example of what type of companies to research. Find out what are the best payment methods and service providers in your country and then see if they extend services to other countries you are targeting. Do you have an absentee policy? How late is too late? How well do you know the client? Does this happen often? Do you have an escalation process? These are a few of the issues you would need to consider when deciding to work for yourself, a tutoring company, or as a freelancer. If you are interested in creating an educator's profile that could be free for up to 3 months, please visit expertteachersonline.com. Register and create a profile advertising your presentation preferences, experience, subjects, niche skills, and social media links, etc. There are also free downloads that might come in handy. If you want an extra 2 months subscription for your profile, please leave a review for this ebook on the website you bought it from and email us info@expertteachersonline.com. We are building a community where educators don't pay commissions for each lesson, but rather pay for advertising space. This is much cheaper in the long run. We allow students to register, but they do not get a profile. Students can browse educator profiles without registering, but must register to get our free downloads. You could also advertise your profile on your social media accounts or post it to teacher, tutor groups, and also groups that have parents and students looking for tutors or teachers, etc. Please hit the subscribe button for more updates. Thanks for watching this video.